Technicians at Aftermath told me it's all about paying attention to detail. It can take days to tidy up a space after a traumatic event like a homicide or suicide. From containment to cleanup, they showed me how it's done. Hazmat suit? Check. Latex gloves? Check. Full face respirator? Check.
You really want to have a good seal.
That's Aftermath training manager Greg Moffitt. He's kind of hard to see with all the gear, but he's about to walk me through a simulated crime scene. Shall we?
Yeah,
then show me how to clean it up. What kind of scenario do we have today?
This could be where somebody shot themselves with a gun, took their own life, they fell, and then they bled out.
By the way, this is fake blood you can buy at your local costume shop. But Greg told me when it comes to the real thing, even a drop of it can be hazardous.
If someone has any type of bloodborne pathogen, HIV, hepatitis B, hepatitis C, you can contract that from a drop of biological fluids.
So what's the first step in the cleanup process?
Assess any hazards that are present there.
Then Greg says remove all the visible blood and biological fluids.
Carpeting, something porous like that, cannot be cleaned. Something porous like this cannot actually be cleaned. So what I'm going to do, wearing my leather gloves, is I'm just going to go ahead and cut a square around this.
Greg told me in situations like this, his technicians usually have to cut the flooring to the bone, then toss it into a biohazard container.
Hot water is going to go ahead and clean the best.
After Greg used a special vacuum cleaner to remove excess materials like tack strips, he showed me how he washes the walls.
We're not physically disinfecting with this, we're actually just removing the blood.
First, he used 2 EPA-regulated cleaning agents to break down the organic material, then he moved on to a stronger chemical to disinfect.
Our disinfectant is rated for bloodborne pathogens. It's going to neutralize the bloodborne pathogen and kill it and remove it.
The job isn't done, though, until Greg uses special equipment to test the space for growing microorganisms you can't see with the naked eye.
We know we're done is if we get a flat 0 reading. If you got a 1 or a 2 even, it's not totally good, you're going to go ahead and do your process again.
And sometimes that can take days.
There's a science behind it. Someone without the training and experience couldn't just go in and just do it properly. It's not as easy as it seems, and there's a lot of protocols set forth, and if you're not doing things properly and legally, more than likely you're going to be found out with it.
Greg told me Aftermath technicians work with local law enforcement. They've responded to a range of incidents, including mass casualty situations and hoarding calls. Abby Tedros, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.